Come join us as we explore Guatemala and El Salvador, deep in Central America. Our journey began in Los Angeles, where we took a 5-hour red-eye into Guatemala City. For the 8 of us traveling, we had to rent a 12-passenger van and had to remove the back seat to fit all of our luggage. I hope you enjoy this multi-day adventure as we explore Central America. Okay, here we are entering Antigua, Guatemala. Immediately after getting a rental vehicle in Guatemala City, we headed to the ancient city of Antigua, Guatemala, one of the most important Spanish colonial cities in Central America. World-renowned and recently awarded the most beautiful and most influential colonial cities in Central and South America, where many foreigners now call it home for its beautiful colonial buildings, houses, cobblestone streets, the people, the Mayan culture, surrounded by volcanoes, lots of activities such as hiking, and of course blessed by its beautiful weather of a typical 70 degree, and why the country is called the country of eternal spring, el país de la eterna primavera. Antigua is known to the locals simply as Antigua, meaning ancient city. It's located about 40 kilometers southeast of Guatemala City. Antigua was Guatemala's capital from 1524 to about 1773, when it was destroyed by the famous Volcán de Agua, which is located nearby, and you'll get to see in some of the drone footage. One interesting fact is that Antigua was not the original capital. This was news to me. In fact, the capital has been moved 4 times in history. The first capital was called Ichimche, which was founded in the mid-15th century. Today, this area is known as Tecpan, and Ichimche is now a Mayan archaeology site. At that time, the Spanish conquistadors persuaded the Caciqueles, which are Mayan descendants, to join forces and fight against other Mayan descendants known as Quiches and Tutugeles. They did. But soon after Pedro de Alvarado conquered the Quiches and the Tutugeles, he also colonized the Caciquel. However, Ichimche didn't last long. It was quickly followed by an indigenous uprising, ending the history of that capital. The second capital was founded in 1527, called Almolonga, and it was located in the foothills of the water volcano, Volcán de Agua, which is located nearby. In 1541, however, the volcano's crater was filled with torrential rain and in turn destroyed the capital, which is now known as Ciudad Vieja, Old City, which is located right next to Antigua. Because of this, in 1543, the capital was moved again to what now is known as Antigua, Guatemala. Originally, however, the capital was called Santiago de los Caballeros, which reigned a little over 200 years before being destroyed in 1773 by the Santa Marta earthquakes. In August of 1777, the capital was moved to the Valle de la Ermita, which is known as Guatemala City today. You may be wondering, where did we stay during our time in Antigua? We spent a couple of days there in this beautiful gated colonial community about 10 minutes away from Antigua. We chose this particular location because it had ample room, 5 bedrooms to fit the whole family, and enough room to host a family dinner where my local Guatemala family joined us on Friday night for a family feast. We absolutely fell in love with this location. The home was beautiful, the proximity to Antigua was amazing, but more importantly, the spectacular views that we got of the volcanoes from the third floor rooftop were second to none. Views of the Volcán de Agua, Acatenango, and of course, the always active, notorious Volcán de Fuego, blessing us with amazing views of its beautiful yet destructive nature. Make sure to stay with us as we continue to tour Central America. Tomorrow, you don't want to miss this. We're heading to Jovitenango.
Oh my God.
Rico, rico.